Well, we traveled to turkey hunt, and we travel all over to turkey hunt. And what we found in doing that is, with a decent amount of preparation, we can go turkey hunting, and sometimes we can have success in 2 to 5 days in a state. We can just go in there, show up, set up camp, and get on some turkeys. With deer, we weren't seeing the same results. It seemed like with deer, about day 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there, we really started to put stuff together, and then we'd have to leave because we had a tag in another state that we were trying to get to. And that happened that one year that you're talking about because we just we overextended ourselves. So we would end up hunting a state for like 6 days or 5 days, and then we'd move somewhere else. And every time we were leaving, we were getting on stuff. It's like, why are we leaving when we're just now putting the pieces together and we're not even going back? So yeah, we've necked that way down since, to where, this year I may have 2 tags in 2 different states and plan on hunting and scouting those. And I've been scouting a lot of the areas that I'm going to hunt since last winter in both of those states, and if I get lucky and kill 2 bucks in those 2 states, then I might think about grabbing a tag somewhere else and going from there. But those are going to be my focus. And like I said before the podcast, I'm trying to take the kids out as much as possible. So if they want to go, I just pretty well shelve whatever I have going on and take them. So
I kind of struggle with that myself because part of me really likes to as you know, go pick apart something new. I love to go into hard places where people say you can't do it, and pick it apart and do a week-long hunt. And like you said, at the end of the week, I kind of got to figure it out, but it's too late. And I've already, in kind of figuring it out, I've walked through some of the areas, and I know I could go back there the next year and probably have a lot more success. I'd probably kill a lot more if I went back to the same places, which is what most people do. But there's this thing in me always pulls me in, but I haven't hunted over here yet, and I got to do a little more of returning to some of those places so I have a little more kills under my belt, when I do travel. Not that I need it, but I think it helps for the show and stuff, just at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a sucker for that. I gotta see what's over the next ridge or what's in the next county or whatever. I gotta go and look. I'm always interested in new ground, even if we just go and hunt it for 2 days and then we never return. I mean, I like just seeing and learning new places, because every time you do that, even if you don't kill something, I feel like you learn so much more about the deer in that particular area. Like when we go down south and hunt in those southern states, it's a lot different than it is hunting Iowa public land. And there's, I mean, you can find public land in Iowa an hour down the road that's different than the stuff that's next to our place. So that's definitely one thing I love about hunting public, is just bouncing around.